It's time. It is time for the big one. On the 30th of January 2023, when Bristol City were first drawn against Manchester City in the FA Cup 5th round, it was a sense of excitement, a sense of disbelief, because we hadn't got this far in the FA Cup. The last time we did play Manchester City, it was an exciting game. The last time we played Manchester United, we won. This will be no different. There's a sense of excitement, and for a football club that's been, ever since that Manchester City game, on the down, and fans losing their belief, this is a huge opportunity to regain the trust of Ashton Gate faithful. So this is your match preview for Bristol City's home tie against Manchester City. That sense of disbelief is there because previous seasons, especially in the last few ones, Bristol City haven't really been drawn against the big teams and haven't really had the chance to face the real big clubs in England. But this is now the opportunity for us as a football club to show we are here. We are ready to compete. We need to make sure we are at it, and we need to make sure we cause Manchester City problems. Because if we do, we will certainly raise a few eyebrows within the football community. I don't think it matters if we win. It doesn't matter if we lose, because at the moment, league is more important. And you'd have heard me say that if we lost against Swansea or if we lost against West Brom. But we've got to this fifth round, and we've earned the right to do it as well. So we need to make sure we're at it. Manchester City, well, what can I say? Absolutely incredible team, a huge football club, and will certainly be producing a huge audience, and something like that we need to make sure we are taking advantage of that. They'll be lining up with the star-studded players at Ashton Gate. We need to make sure we can combat that. Obviously, at times they will just have too much for us. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We have to make sure we're realistic of what we can achieve. That's fine. It's fine by me. I think that's fine by the whole fan base. If they outpass you, they kill you in terms of death, passing to death, it's fine. If they beat you on quality, that's fine. But I think what we need to do is make sure we are running as hard as we can and making sure we are putting 100% effort into the game. Players like Joe Williams, like Matty James in midfield, like Alex Scott will need to be absolutely at it if Bristol City are to produce one of the most huge shocks in the FA Cup. I could go through that whole Manchester City squad and be here for a whole hour, maybe even a whole day. But you know, as an audience, as a well-educated football fan, where Manchester City's strengths lie. And Nigel Pearson will know that as well. The Bristol City players will know that. How we combat that? Well, it'll be difficult. Of course it will. But this is not a moment to go, how do we stop them? We need to make sure we're stopping them there, here, there. That's ridiculous. We don't have the quality for that. At this moment, we don't have the quality to stop Manchester City in every single department to make sure we are also producing a threat on the attack. It's not going to happen. They will pressure us. They will kill us eventually. We need to make sure we are performing at our absolute best. That is the most we can do. That is the maximum we can do. If Manchester City have an off day, brilliant, fantastic. Take advantage of that. If they don't, well, it is what it is. They will probably be at it. That is the reality of the situation. If we can produce an absolutely huge upset, so be it. It will be the best moment of our life. It will. If we can't, so be it. But we need to make sure our key players, i.e. Alex Scott, Sam Bell, Matty James, Joe Williams, our fullbacks, our defenders, our goalkeeper Max O'Leary is absolutely at their best. Are absolutely at their best. Because if they're not, we're going to have a poor day at the office. And we'll probably get spanked as well. But I want to see a team out there tomorrow who are ready for the challenge, who are up for the occasion. And I want to come out that ground at full time, and I want to clap those players off. I don't want to boo them off. I want to clap them players off. Even if we lose 3-1, 4-1, I don't care. We need to make sure we make the fans proud. And that's all I want, really. I want a team I can be proud of, who I've said, we've competed against Manchester City today. We've competed against probably the best team in Europe. We've done it. That's fine. That is what I want. I want to see a team that's competing, that's going at it, not defending for 90 minutes and not offering a threat on the counter-attack. I want to see a team that's pressing, that's high energy, and proving themselves against a good team. I want to see Pep Guardiola after the game going, credit to Bristol City, really good team. They caused us more problems than we thought. I want to see that. I want to hear that from Pep. And I think most of the fans do as well. I don't think it matters about the result. I don't care. We get smacked 9-0 and I'd be probably proud of the performance. I don't care. All that matters at the moment is whether we can do ourselves proud and in front of a worldwide audience with Manchester City playing. Of course it will be. We need to make sure we are performing to the best of our levels and catching a few eyes along the way. For Bristol City, with Naismith and with Rob Atkinson both out, as well as Kane Wilson and Ayman Benarous with long-term injuries, Anis Mehmeti and Harry Cornick being cup-tied for this game doesn't really help as well. And with Anis Mehmeti's absolutely incredible quality he's shown so far, it will be a disappointment for him because he will want to have played against a really good side in Manchester City and shown what he can do because he wants to play at the top level. I'm absolutely sure of that. Who doesn't? And look, being at that top level and performing against the big teams like that really, really helps. And if he'd have put in a really good performance, an eye-catching performance, he'd have got some interest. That interest would have been raised by other clubs, which I'm sure already are circling around him. So look, it's a disappointment for Anis Mehmeti. Harry Cornick would have been proven to be a decent little player as well for this game because pace and energy and pressing would have been a nice rotation option. Isn't meant to be. So that's team news from Bristol City. In terms of Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Kevin De Bruyne looks like he will possibly miss this game with an illness. He didn't play in their drubbing of Bournemouth. Also, John Stones and I think I can't remember the other one. I didn't pay much attention to the Pep's press conference. But yes, to Kevin De Bruyne and John Stones. I think John Stones is not going to be available. Doesn't really matter though. They've got some very good defenders there. So look, whoever they put on the pitch, it doesn't matter. They will on paper they will outcompete us, and that's fine. That's fine by me. I want to see more effort. I want to see more intensity. I want to see more running. I want to see a team that's more committed to the cause. I want to see a team that's up for it. If I see that, I'll be fine. I'll be fine with it. I don't care if we lose. If we're playing Peterborough at home, I want to win the game. If we're playing Manchester City at home, I don't particularly care if we win the game. I just want to see a team that's absolutely at it from minute one. Finally, in terms of score prediction, look, I really hope we can pull something out the bag. I highly doubt it, but if we do, it will be one of the most surreal moments in this football club's history, and I really hope we can do it. But at the moment, I don't know. Even though we are 12 unbeaten, which is fantastic, if we had played a championship opposition, I'd have backed us to get the win. We're not playing a championship opposition, we're playing a Champions League material winning opposition. And look, it will be incredibly tough. They will have majority possession. I expect around 75-80% possession. We like to play on the counter-attack anyways in the championship, and coming against Man City, there'll be more of that. Look, it will be a tense watch at times. We'll have to go long spells in the game without the ball. I don't think we'll win. I think we'll score on the counter-attack. I do think we'll score. But I'm going for a 3-1 Manchester City win. I think, look, as long as this game doesn't absolutely shatter our energy levels and our momentum into the league, I'm alright with it. I think it's a good opportunity for the club to earn some revenue. Obviously, I'll catch a few eyes and earn some interest in Bristol City if we put a good performance in. And I think that's, at the end of the day, what the most important thing is, as well as the league right now. And going into Cardiff away, which is another huge game because it's a seven-side derby and a team that's below us in the league who are also struggling for a bit of form, we need to make sure we are absolutely at it for Cardiff away. I prioritise Cardiff away in this game. If we beat Man City and we get a draw at Cardiff, I'm fine with it, really. So look, we need to make sure we're at it for Cardiff and for Manchester City, which I'd say Cardiff away is more important at the moment. So look, I'll go for the 3-1 Manchester City win. Please make sure to get your predictions down in the comment section below. Do you think Manchester City will absolutely hammer us? Do you think we'll possibly cause an upset? Let me know. Let me know. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the like. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Jumpstalk YouTube channel for more Bristol City content. Yeah, match day vlog and an instant match reaction as well from Ashton Gate tomorrow. And yes, please make sure you're tuned in for that as well. Thank you guys very much for watching. Keep safe, and I'll catch you all later. Cheers.